Hey everybody, Pandi here of Pandi's Hair Candy and More. If this is your first time stopping by my channel, welcome. If we are already chat family, welcome back. I am happy to see you here. This today is just a little bit of Monday motivation, some words of encouragement to help get you through the week. In particularly, I am here to encourage Pandi's peeps. Yes, my members, and particularly those of you who are content creators. However, I believe that all will find some encouragement and inspiration in the words that I share. So again, I want to welcome you and thank you all for clicking on this video. During the live stream premiere, the chat will be open to members only. However, all are welcome to drop down in the comment section and leave me your comments and feedback. If you didn't remember to do so on your way coming in, please don't forget to blow dry on that like button for me. And if you enjoy the video, please consider subscribing. It is free 99. It doesn't cost you anything. All right, y'all. The video will begin now. Pandi's peeps, Pandi here of Pandi's Hair Candy and More, just popping on to holler at my members for a moment, give you all some quick words of encouragement to hopefully get you through the week. I wanted to share some stuff with you all that I've been reading that has been really encouraging me, and hopefully it will be an encouragement to you, in particularly those of you who are content creators. Because it's very easy to get overwhelmed and burnt out doing what it is we do on social media. So I just want to share some tips and hope that this encourages you to better manage your time and not get so burnt out. So my topic is overworking yourself truly worth it? And how to avoid falling victim to this hustle culture that we find ourselves dealing with as content creators. So I got some notes here, and I'm going to just share with you all what I got out of what I've been reading, and hopefully it helps you the same way it helped me. So thank you guys so much for being members. I hope that you guys have enjoyed the new rollout of the Love Channel Members Show. That is something new that myself, as well as a couple of other content creators, are going to be collabing on each and every month just to shout you out and showcase your channels. Now, let me talk. Excuse me, I should have brought my water back here. Let me get into my notes here. Because there's clearly a trap out here that many of us have begun to fall into. And for the most part, and the worst part about it, we don't even tend to realize it until we fall way, way down up in the hole. So, and it costs many of us many valuable moments in our lives that we can't often get back, okay? Those are cherished times, and trust, it's mentally, emotionally, and even spiritually draining. Hustle culture, okay? You got to maintain those watch time hours. You're constantly recording new content, trying to keep with the fresh and current uploads, premieres, and live streams. It tends to be a burnout. So, as an entrepreneur, what do you do when you feel as if you've hit rock bottom and you're afraid to ask for help? Do you cave in and get the help you need, or do you continue to work at it until you've driven yourself into the ground? I'm guilty. I will work around the clock knowing I have to get up early in the morning and go to work. And then I go to work and I'm like dragging because I'm so freaking tired from working on my social media all night long and around the clock. Now, as entrepreneurs, we've all felt this feeling at one point or another. However, if you are tired of falling victim to hustle culture, let me give you guys 3 things that you can remember to do to avoid falling victim to hustle culture. Now, number one tip that I want to share is always remain intentional about your content. Really look deep within to figure out what your channel is all about. I'll deal with YouTube since that's where my primary source of content is. Because sometimes it can be difficult to train your mind not to seek validation in social media. However, we all know just how tough that can be. Keep in mind, you don't have to post every single day to remain relevant and impactful. Focus on creating intentional content that breeds quality and represents what it means to be intentional. So be intentional in the content that you're providing your audience. Be intentional. That's tip number one. Now, tip number two, create an easier business model. The moment you figure out how to create an easier business model, the moment your business will begin to grow. Now, excuse me, y'all. I'm talking about it as a business because whether you're monetized or not, you should really view your social media, whether it's YouTube, Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, whatever it is, you should definitely treat it as a business. And look at yourself as the owner, the CEO, the person in charge of all the key decisions, and treat it as such. It will make a huge difference on how you move with it. Okay? You don't want your business to be the reason that you experience burnout. And as an entrepreneur, you don't have to do every single thing by yourself. Learn your strengths and delegate your weaknesses to those that are stronger in that said area. So, for example, if editing is a hard thing for you, but you have a friend or maybe an assistant or a relative or whomever that is very strongly suited in editing skills, maybe hire them. Maybe ask them, maybe they volunteer because they're trying to get their skills up. Delegate that role to someone else, or maybe even delegate it, but ask them to kind of teach you little by little until you can, build up your strength in that area. But areas of weakness, delegate those roles to someone who is stronger in that area, creating an easier business model for yourself. Um, As an entrepreneur, you don't have to do everything by yourself. Success transpires when you build your business to work for you and not against you. So, again, that was tip number two, build and create an easier business model for yourself. This will help you tremendously with avoiding burnout from the whole hustle culture that you deal with as a content creator. Lastly, practice what you preach. I am guilty of that. I can come on here and share all kind of tips and strategies with you that'll help you to be more successful in what it is that you're doing here. But if I'm not doing it myself, I'm kind of not the best person to give that advice. So this is an area that I'm working on, and I hope that if you're struggling in this area, you'll work on it as well. Rule of thumb, if you say you don't want to experience quick burnout, then practice just that. Expand your business through contracting workers. Learn how to take days off and indulge in self care because you can't pour from an empty cup. If you're full, your business will remain full too. So, those conclude my 3 tips on how to not fall victim to this hustle and bustle of social media and content creating that we do. And I hope that you guys have enjoyed this little few moments. I appreciate you guys being members here on Pandi's Hair Candy and More. Shout out to all Pandi's peeps. Until next time, guys, stay safe out there. Stay encouraged. And I will see you all in the next video. Bye.